Hey guys, and welcome back on my channel. In today's video we're gonna discuss the big hot topic of Diablo Immortal. Is it pay to win? And to simply answer your question, so you don't have to watch the whole video, but I would appreciate if you watch the whole video. It is extremely pay to win for me. I mean, that what can you expect from a game that first of all is on mobile, and second of all it's Blizzard. Like, I mean, if you already take World of Warcraft, you can literally buy the gold in game by purchasing it with real money. When it comes to Hearthstone, all the cards you actually have to pay for them. Yes, you can grind everything in game, but it just takes so much time. And at the end of the day, if you want to compete in the top 1 to 10%, whatever of the players, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money. So first of all, what is so pay to win in the game? So we're gonna start with the legendary gems. From what I understood so far, you're gonna have, I think 10 legendaries, no, even more. A lot, yeah, okay. So you're gonna have plenty of legendary gems. And every legendary gem, you're gonna basically equip it on one equipment. So in total, your character will have 6 legendary gems. All of those gems can basically be level up and then ascended. To buy, like so to ascend the gem to 10, that's fine, but to level up the gem to 10, it's fine, but to ascend the gem to +1 or +2, I don't know exactly how it will look like. I haven't played the beta, but I heard that basically to ascend the gem, you need an item that can be only purchased in the game through real money, which is just, there's basically a paywall that you cannot do anything about it as a free to play. And I so far from what we know, the only way to ascend your gem and basically go from +10 to +20 will be to obtain an item that you have to pay, I think, approximately $10, something like that. So this is like the first big thing, because the gems in the game will be not the main source of your power, but it's something really big that will give you a lot of attributes and a lot of bonuses to you, to your character. And knowing the fact that one day, no matter how much you play, you will basically not be able to progress further unless you spend money in the game, as it stands right now. From what all the betas, alphas we know, that's how it's gonna be. And it's just, it's extremely sad that, like, if we take any game right now, I don't know, Awaken, Raid, etc., per se, you can go to the top one being a free to play, but it just takes a lot of your time, a lot of saving, etc. When we're gonna take Diablo right now as it stands, you just can't. No matter what you're gonna do as a free to play, you're gonna be blocked, and the legendary gems will be just something you cannot pass over. So yeah, and then if we also go, I think there was the pay shop. So yeah, we have first of all, the big thing they started is huge marketing on the battle pass. Battle pass is like the first big thing they show you in your face. And yes, there is a free battle pass, but then as you can see on the bottom, this is the battle pass you have to pay with real money to unlock, and the rewards on the bottom obviously will be way better than the rewards on the top. So again, this is something you won't be able to compete with players who spend money on at the very beginning of the stages. I just wanted to see, yeah, where is it? Where did they show the real prices? But yeah, basically from what I saw, this is the currency. So Eternal Orbs is the currency you're gonna buy with real money. If I'm not mistaken, $100 will give you 7,200 of those Eternal Orbs. The item that you need to ascend your orb is 1,000 of those orbs, which is already around $10-15, and you have 6 of them, and I think they can go to up to ascend 10. So I'm not even telling you like how much money you're actually gonna need in this game to be able to maximize and be one of the best, have the best gems in the game. On top of that, so we have the battle pass, we have the legendaries, but we also have the crests. Basically, what are the crests is whenever you're gonna go and enter a dungeon, or I think any game mode, basically, the crests are basically like a bonus. It's like activating a bonus for your rewards. So if you use a rare crest, you obviously get additional rewards, and then if you use a legendary crest, it's even better rewards. It's like there are some rewards you won't be able to get if you don't use those legendary crests. But the legendary crest can only be obtained by, not only, okay, there are few ways. I think like the legendary crest you can buy one per month in game for free, but other than that you're gonna have to pay real money, and you can use up to, I think, 3 or 10, something like 3 for sure, 10, and then up to 10 or even more of those legendary crests. So let's say you are free to play, you enter a dungeon and you play the dungeon normally. Not only you're gonna receive, not like the loot you're gonna receive is, first of all, there's different loots. Like if you put a rare crest, you're gonna have equipment and this. If you put a legendary crest, you're gonna get equipment, runes, rubies, etc. So by putting more and more legendary crests, like after and 1 hour of playing the game, someone who used 10 legendary crests will be like 30 hours or I don't know how many days of playing in front of you as a free to play. Like if you enter this game playing as a free to play, hoping to be even able to compete with the top players, I can already tell you guys, no. If you want to not spend a single anything on this game, you will be never able to compete with the top players. And the problem in this game is that the PvP area of this game is a real big deal. You earn a lot of, it's not only PvE, it's like 50-50. PvP is also a very big content in this game. And if you go against someone who spent even $100 against you who spent nothing, you'll get completely destroyed. Like there is no way in PvP you'll be able to compete with players who actually spend money in this game. So you just need to understand that, like, for example, I played Black Desert Mobile, I played Lineage Mobile, I played a lot of games like that on mobile where basically you run around, you do dungeons, etc. It's like a never-ending game. You can grind and grind and grind. But at the end of the day, as a free-to-play, in those type of games, no matter what you do, guys, you will be you won't be ever able to compete with the top players, because those top players will be those who spend. Now, the only good thing is that even if you spend in this game, you still have to play to actually get the rewards of you spending. So obviously, if someone spends $100 and you don't spend anything, but you play, I don't know, 30 hours and he only plays 1 hour, I still believe he will be stronger than you, but there is a high chance you might be able to compete. But if someone plays the same amount of time as you and he spends and you don't spend, forget that you will be ever able to reach his power and compete in PvP, PvE, whatsoever. Like in this game, we know there will be plenty of whales. Like the whales you're gonna have in Diablo, it's nothing compared to what you saw so far. And the problem is, at the one stage, it won't be even how much you spend, it's how much you spend and how fast you play this game, how fast you clear a dungeon, how fast you go through a PvP battle. Like for example, here we can see 3 crests, legendary crests for $6. Just by buying this, again, it's like hours of going faster than you, getting better equipment. Like you can basically buy everything in this game. I don't think you can buy equipment you get from the dungeons, but you can buy everything in this game to just basically make you go faster, get a lot of things way faster than anyone else. And at one point, like honestly, after the first 24 hours of the game, once it goes online, you won't be able the second day to go into PvP and fight with anyone. You'll just hope that you go against someone who's actually also free to play. Because believe me, you won't be able, like there at one point, it's not even skill. You can be very good at the game, but it doesn't matter, because if you get one shot by one hit by someone who spent so much money in this game, I mean, it won't be fun. So if you are going to this game with your friends to, you know, test out, play because you love Diablo, etc., fair enough. You will enjoy the game, you will have fun. However, if you go into the game to try to compete, join a nice guild, you know, be someone in the game, and you don't want to spend, forget about it. There are just some things you will not be able to get in the game if you don't spend. And there are some just things that you're gonna get in such minimum amounts that it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, how much you grind, whatever you do, you won't be able to compete. So, you know, I'm still like thinking about the fact if I want to spend in this game or not. Like I know as a fact there is no way I will be able to be top 1 like I was in Awaken, because in Awaken, let's say you spend X amount of money, and this will let you kinda compete with the huge whales, even though you know they still are gonna have an advantage on you. However, in Diablo, it's just like you're gonna get slapped and that's it. You're over, and you go for the next battle or whatever. I can already see, because in Diablo you can have, like, you can queue for dungeons in groups, and I can already see people basically kicking you if you're not a spender because you don't have the crests. So you will have to look for free-to-play teams, because the people who are gonna spend on the game won't want you in their team, because if they spend, they want team members of their team who also spend. So it will really kill the game kinda-ish. And for those who also played Diablo 3 when it just came out on PC, you know that they had the auction house, where basically you were able to sell items you loot in the game, and people were able to buy those things you loot in the game through real money. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a auction house or what, marketplace, where basically you can list items you loot, and if I'm not mistaken, also items you buy with real money. So not only they're gonna have the items, but they're gonna also have access to infinite gold and platinum coins or whatever through basically real money. So again, it's gonna be a very, very heavy pay to win game, guys. And if the experience you're gonna get from this game, if with the wrong mindset, you will hate the game pretty quickly. If you go just into the game to play the game, enjoy the game with your friends, fair enough, you do it as a free to play, you're gonna enjoy it. If you go into the game trying to level up, grind and compete, forget about it as a free to play. And even as a low spender, you're gonna have a very hard time to actually see winning battles in PvP. I don't know how will be the system of rating, like how they're gonna do the matchups. Was it based on your power, or so is it based on your rank? If it's based on your rank, forget about it. Like there will be rank, I don't know, let's say bronze. For sure, you know, this will be all the free-to-play players, and then the top ranks will be basically people who spend the money and play 24/7, etc., etc. So yeah, that's my point of view. Honestly, I'm still very excited for the game. Obviously, we waited for so long for it. The game looks amazing, and I will obviously play it. But I don't think I'm gonna go all in terms of spending money, because I just don't see the purpose if at the end of the day, no matter how much I spend, I know there's just no way I can compete with the top players. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you are aware of it. All the information, stuff like that, you can find on the website Maxroll. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's run by some YouTubers. Where is it? Damn it. Yeah, so those are like people who created the website, who are like really good at it, played the beta. So make sure to join that, check the website on Google. Again, I didn't play the betas, the alphas. All the information I have is either from YouTube or this website, to be quite honest. And so far, from what I saw, this game is 100% pay to win. There's not pay to progress. It's literally pay to win, pay to progress, pay to, at one point maybe pay to play. So yeah, but again, it's Blizzard, it's a mobile game. It's something you should expect. But yeah, guys, I don't want to make it much longer, but yeah, just make sure that you are aware of it, that there are things in the game you just won't be able to obtain if you don't pay, and there are just things that you're gonna obtain once, and then someone else gonna obtain that 100 times, making him just so much stronger than you, that there's just no way you're gonna compete with him in the game. But yeah, again, guys, if you want to join the game, if you want to team up with me, my Discord, I rebranded my Discord a little bit, created new channels, Discord channels, vocal channels. So if you think you want to play the game and you're looking for like a community where you want to group up, find people who pay or don't pay, and you just want to make a team with them, or even pay with pay with me. Play with me. Obviously, I'm gonna stream for like 24 hours when the game comes out. So make sure to join. All the links are in the description, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.